Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your June 2017 Angel Oracle card readings. For these readings this month, I will either be using the Angel Oracle deck by Ambika Waters or the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. And of course, for every sign, I will be pulling a card from the Healing Crystal Oracle by Rochelle Sharman. If you would like a personal reading with me, just go to my website at angelsouls444.com, this services page. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I always appreciate that, and that information is down below. And of course, I have the Archangel Michael course up, along with some other courses, how to perceive your angels, how to read cards, and then I also have videos on the year overview. Probably by the time most of you are going to be watching this video, it's quite possible that I will have the Archangel Gabriel course up on Gumroad as well. Again, all that information is down below. So let's get started. Hi there, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you for June 2017. I want to give these a good shuffle so we are not getting mixed up energies. You know what I mean? Okay, that one, which one? This one, and then this one too, in here, wanted to come out. And this one. Okay, well, we almost got them all. Let's get one more. And we're gonna pull this one too. So you guys get a bonus card this month because I just feel like these all wanna come out. These are a lot. Well, that one's a repeat card. Wow. Okay, let me put these in order. Sorry, I was just looking at repeat cards from, like, you know, because sometimes when the same cards are coming up for a lot of different signs, there's this kind of overall energy. Anyway, the first card you have is the Archangel Metatron. It says, I am united with the source of all goodness, love, and creativity. Now, Metatron is the sacred scribe. He helps with your intuition. He helps you with learning. So there's something that you are learning this month. And as it says, you know, I am united with the source of all goodness, love, and creativity. So this is a reminder to you, like, this is you being the student of you. You remembering what you are as a soul being, okay? So letting go of some of the stuff that, yeah, it is kind of an overall thing for a lot of signs, I think. But for you, the Metatron energy is big. It's follow your intuition. Why are you pushing on things when you know in your heart it's not what you want? Why are you going after that love partnership when you know it's not good for you? Okay, Metatron's going to help you understand some of your personal patterns, some things that it's time to let it be shattered. Let those old patterns, those old memories, anything that has held you back in any way, shape, or form, let it be gone, okay? Let it be gone right in the beginning of the month, because there's still this, I want to call it a path of learning, but it's more than that. It's you're developing, like, even if your intuition is really big and good and on point and whatever, you're going to be opening up even more this month. Okay, so really trust anything that's coming around. It's necessary. So this is why Metatron's wanting you to break free from some old emotional attachments too. The next card we have, it's because of this, the Angel of the Miracle of Love. I am brought alive by the miracle of love. So some of you out there maybe have really shut down your emotions. Maybe it's from past love partnerships. Maybe someone, you know, friends have always betrayed you. Maybe part of that pattern is codependency, or maybe it is kind of being a little self-centered, or, you know, whatever, you know, wherever you fall in that spectrum. This starts with loving yourself. You knew we were going to say that, right? But really what we mean by that is remembering that divine love is there, and that it's there for you to tap into, okay, and to align with. And once that occurs, now you're going to find different kind of friends coming forward. This can be a very social month for you, and I do feel a lot of new friends. Coming into this day and age, I know it's always historically been, oh, well, if you don't have any friends, then you're a loser kind of thing. At least in the United States, that's kind of part of our culture, or it has been historically. But now we're coming into this time where some of us need to pull back a little bit. We need to be by ourselves. Or we've just been attracting in the wrong kinds of people for so long. You know, a lot of people too, because they're so afraid of being alone, they'll end up getting into a bad partnership. All of that is ending for you guys now this month. You might find the whole month you're like, I'm not hanging out with anybody. You know what? If you don't know how to respect me, I'm not going to hang out with you. And if that means I'm going to be alone, so be it. I have become the master of being alone. I've moved so many times to so many different cities. There have been plenty of times that at one time I just moved in within New York City and I couldn't make it home for Thanksgiving. I spent Thanksgiving on my own. And did I cry? Yeah. Because I had never missed a Thanksgiving with my family, but it just didn't work out. I just couldn't do it and nobody was in town. There have been times that I've spent New Year's Eve by myself because, I was traveling and I got back and everybody else was, off doing something else or in another town. And, for a very big birthday of mine, I thought I was going to be alone for it, and that was because I just moved to, I almost said New York, to Colorado Springs. But, you have to love yourself and you have to let go of any kind of like mass kind of idea that being alone is a bad thing. Now, I don't think I just said this is going to be a very social month, so hang with me here. What I mean by that is first there might be this detachment, right? So that might come perhaps in the beginning of the month, depending on, who you are and what your circumstances are. So there's this feeling of, okay, I need to get back and away from those people. Now, a lot of people in the spiritual community love to refer to this as their tribe. And in the purest sense of that word, I believe in it. The way most people use it, I don't like it. They're using it as a trendy little slang word. Oh, I gotta find my tribe. Don't do that, okay? The tribe is that soul family. It is a sacred thing, and people diminish, the impact of that by just using it here, there, and everywhere, right? So I'm not saying, finding your soul family. You may not find all the members of your soul family, but you're definitely going to be finding kindred spirits that are ready to be with you now. But that only comes from backing away from whatever you kind of know. And again, that might even be getting out of a bad love partnership or whatever your situation is, spending a little time getting to know yourself, connecting back into who you are with everybody else's opinions, and then boom, 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 suddenly you're having a very big social time because now you're attracting in new kinds of people. Love, romantic love. This is a deep, those of you who are single, if you meet somebody, let's get rid of the term the one, okay? It puts too much pressure on the moment and on the situation, and it can ruin a good thing, okay? By having too much expectation around it or trying to do love right. Love is a messy thing. It's like life, okay? It'll be good at sometimes, bad at others, But this month could be a time where you're really, it might be just you and a new love partner, and you're just, maybe that's what you're doing. You're retreating from the world and you're getting to know one another. You're just connecting with one another and you're retreating. This feels more like retreating from family and friends. And some of you might need to get a message across to family and friends. I do matter. You cannot take me for granted. I respect myself. And if you will not respect me, I'm not having this. Okay? And yeah, they might, oh, well, you're this, you're that, you're the other. It's not your problem. Okay? So the next card we have here is the Guardian Angel of Creativity. Creative energy flows for me the more I choose to express my feelings. See, that's interesting. So this whole exercise actually opens up chapters of your life. It lets the next thing that needs to be, it lets it open up. Okay? And life force is flowing through you. Now, does this mean that you're doing some creative pursuits? That would be a very tiny message associated with this. It's not about creative projects. It's about creating your life. Okay? And I feel like, well, for me, it's oh gosh, okay. If you want to, fine. But just don't miss the bigger message. Create the next chapter of your life. It's big, people. Okay? Just don't miss that part of it. Okay? All right. The Angel of Freedom. Some of you are having a breakup this month, but you are not going to be sad about it. But the Angel of Freedom is freedom from, again, it's like, okay, so I'm seeing this split. So there's like, here are all the people that you used to hang out with. Here are all the new people you're about to bring in. These people might be soulmates. Okay? They might have come into your world to teach you something, but now they're flowing out and you're kind of sitting here in this tunnel of light, connecting to the divine for yourself, and then you start going, this direction. All right. There's freedom in that. These would be people that you come around and you don't have to feel bad for your reactions. You don't have to feel bad for who you are. And they are not trying to take advantage of you. It's not this, if you've ever had friendships where it's like, how do I want to say this? It's like every time something nice is done for you, they expect you to reciprocate. Okay, well, I gave you this, now you take this. I had a friendship like this where it was so unequal. It was like this person would give me something that cost them like nothing, okay, and it took no energy for them to give this to me, and then they would expect me to pay for a huge dinner, right? Not just for them, but for their whole family, because I did this one thing for you, you know. And it was, it just gets really, you know, when we do nice things for one another, it should be because we want to see the other person be happy, okay? Now, again, pay attention to, you're getting freedom from that, yes, number one, but pay attention to dynamics. Where does it start to get unfair? And this shouldn't be like, you know, I don't know, again, it should be free-flowing exchanges. There should still be an exchange, but, you know, a nice give and take, not a you owe me kind of thing, right? So there's a lot of freedom in that. Let me read this card. I'm always free to choose love, independence. There's that kind of, you know, finding your core, finding you, and creativity. Okay? There's freedom in just spending time with yourself for a bit. Remember, that's just sort of in the middle here. Then you're going to go off. There's freedom in not being beholden to other people's opinions. Isn't it nice when you have a friend or family members or whatever kind of relationship that you're dealing with this month where you can just be yourself? Where you don't have to be super happy because they just can't handle anything. And so, you know, you might be hurting on the inside. You might be having a bout of depression, but darned if you can't talk to any of your friends about it, because either they won't listen and they'll just go back to talking about themselves, or they get uncomfortable. Okay, just remain positive. Okay, just remain positive. Just snap out of it. I go through a lot too. That's not a true friend. That might be a narcissist, or in worser cases, a sociopath. Okay, or maybe it's not as severe as all that, but maybe just somebody who's incredibly self-centered. Time to break away from that. Okay, you are free of all of that. The angel of glory is next. This is what it breaks into. Are you ready for this? All right. I sing praise and glory to the source of all life. Whew. It's like running through the field. The lights, you know, emanating from you. You're like, I don't have to mess with this anymore. Yay. For some of you, you might be leaving a job. Okay. But June is this nice, it's not hard. So whatever kind of big, it could be like a huge life change, but it goes seamlessly, or it can if you allow it. All right. But that doesn't happen until you connect back into source. Okay. And then we get back to Metatron. Did we read all of them? That feels like that went really fast. Okay. Anyway, your crystal card is Dioptes, heart healing. Man, you are unplugging the junk. I've been talking to other signs about this. You're unplugging the programs that have been running, and you're just giving yourself a minute. And you're restoring, and a new life awaits you guys. Okay? Now, heart healing, all you have to do is say, okay, God, divinity, the universe, I am ready to heal. I am ready to let that go. Do a little ritual, maybe with Archangel Metatron, okay? Or with Archangel Michael. And it's not just cord cutting, okay? Cord cutting is like vacuuming your rug, okay? Like it's just something, it's like a maintenance thing almost. It can be a deep clean kind of thing on your energy, but this is more about doing like the deep recognition of patterns. Am I holding this up correctly? I suddenly had this fear that I was holding it like upside down or something. Okay, anyway. So this is doing that deep, like recognizing, acknowledging, not beating yourself up, but going, okay, and not blaming other people either, okay? That doesn't help. But really just looking at it for what it is and going, okay, goodbye. It's going to be hard for some of you to ignore text messages or emails or whatever. And, you know, you don't have to go cutting somebody out of your life completely, but they just shouldn't have as much sway and say over what happens in your world. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to all of you out there. Take that in, see what that is for you. All right, have a beautiful month, and of course, I'm sending you so much love. Take care.